To defy the odds, you have to risk everything and take chances. At Old Nation Brewing Company, we did just that. From an unknown startup brewery to standing alongside national craft brands in just under a decade, we remain one of the last of the large, independently owned breweries in Michigan. Our beer is respectfully brewed using only the highest quality ingredients, and we don't cut corners. With the times changing for everyone, one thing that stays the same is Old Nation's respect for great beer and the people who love it. We're growing in cans produced and fans made. When you taste our beer, you'll know why.
Oh, guys, I need my regular confines back, guys.
Hey, you're working through it. We appreciate it. Renovations are not seamless. You're good. Relax.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's talk about the best teams in the NFL since the year 2000.
Oh, geez.
So I'm going to get a couple guesses. Now, mind you.
All right, hold on. Take it easy with that microphone. You sound like you're strangulating it.
You do not have to win a Super Bowl to be one of the best teams. I do want to say that.
Okay, so let's start here. The greatest team I've ever seen in my life, and they didn't win the Super Bowl, the 2007 Patriots.
The 2007 Patriots are on this list. They are number 1, I believe.
Yeah, they went undefeated. They had a better margin of victory than anyone in history.
Yeah.
They added Randy Moss for no good reason. They were an absolute freight train, and they lost to a 500 Giants team in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're number 1. Yep. 99 percentile offense, 94 percentile defense. They're one of the best teams ever. So, yeah.
It was just something I've never seen. No Chiefs team compares. No Bronco team compare.
But somehow they left plaques open in the hands.
No, it was more about the Giants having 8 pass rushers, rotating, and just harassing Brady nonstop. Yeah. And look, best team in the history of the league. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, that regular season ended and you all gave them a tough.
Yeah, they played the Giants on a Sunday night at MetLife, or Giant Stadium, excuse me, and it was a barn burner. But the Giants just couldn't keep up. But what it did was it gave Spagnuolo tape. It gave the Giants a chance to calibrate. And look, remember, the Giants had to go on the road at Tampa, at Dallas, at Green Bay. I was there. And then they got another shot at it. And the Patriots ended up in a dogfight. The Giants dragged them into the mud. They weren't going to play a 38-35 game. And they got them. If they play that game 10 times, the Giants win it once. And that's the one
that counted.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay.
All right, my work is done. I did it all.
Give me a guess, Rico.
I'm going to go 2000 Ravens.
2000 Ravens. Wow. I do not see them on
because
this
they had
list.
a 0 percentile offense and 100 percentile defense.
Wow.
Remember, you're not getting on this list with Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, they are not on this list, Rico.
Okay, all right. Greatest show on turf. Rams, 2001.
The 2001 Rams are on this list. They are in the top 10.
Okay. I made it.
Well, you're fine.
You said
you're fine. But it's interesting because it's a role reversal. The 01 Patriots were the Patriots did to the Rams what the Giants did to the Patriots. Mm-hmm. That 01 Patriot team, ratty, tryhards, little-known QB no one had really heard of nationally named Tom Brady. That Ram team, you couldn't stop. Marshall Faulk, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, and that basketball on grass Joe Tiller approach right around the same time frame. You couldn't stop. You didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, greatest show. Yeah.
I will say this, Rico. I apologize. Baltimore's 13th on this list. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And number 10, the number 10 is the Rams.
I think you should be disqualified if Trent Dilfer's your quarterback.
It works, man. What can you say?
No. Look, I remember that Ravens team. I wasn't old enough to truly appreciate the 85 Bears, okay? And the Giant defenses of 87, 90, I was old enough. But that Ravens defense in 2000, never saw anything like it. I haven't seen anything like it since. No. I drove home to surprise my dad for the Super Bowl. I drove home from college. I should have never gotten in the car. The Ravens, it was like a mob movie. They put the plastic bag over the Giants' head and just squeezed. And I swear Kerry Collins owed the mob money.
Basically, just let it go.
Just go to sleep. Yeah, go to sleep.
I have a guess for this one is for David, actually. That Packers team like 10 years ago that beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl? Maybe 15 years ago?
It's more like 15 years ago.
I was going to say.
That was the 2010 Green Bay Packers. Went 14-6 and beat the Steelers 31-25.
Hate to see that.
Any other guesses out there, guys?
Hold on. No. But here's the interesting part of it. You thought what you saw with Aaron Rodgers there.
Yes.
That he was going to be on a track to win 3 or 4 Super Bowls. The fact is, he never got back to one.
Yeah.
That is a scarlet letter to me.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the first of many.
And that includes the Clinton-Dix game in Seattle.
You know what I'll say? Joe Burrow kind of feels that way, right?
It's possible.
Went to one, and I was like, go to more.
Dan Marino went to one and never got
back. Is
back.
this the Dan Marino?
But again, it was greatness, and he had some unbelievable individual years. But Aaron Rodgers has lost off a bye as a home team, number 1 seed in the NFL, more than he's gotten to Super Bowls.
No,
That's right. A problem. He did it back-to-back years, including to Rico's Niners.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of teams on this list. Let's finish out the top 10. Rico, you had the Rams 2001 at number 10 there. Number 9, it's the 2019 Kansas City Chiefs that went 15-4 and beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl.
Yep, remember that?
Niners had him, too.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Jimmy G with the overthrow in the fourth quarter, they had him. But that was more vintage Chiefs. There was explosion. There was verticality. It was a different team than this drudgery we see now that the officials save on a weekly basis.
David, I know you're getting ready. Are the last year's, is it recency bias last year's Eagles?
Last year's Eagles is within this top 10.
Oh, okay.
They are within this top 10, so
Hard
I
to
will
argue.
get to it.
No, just say it right now.
They're number 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have a huge problem with it. They won the line of scrimmage both ways all year. Hall of Fame running back, cheat code offensive play. And again, they were just they won it by brute force. That's how I would describe it. But here's this is again, and it's, I hope people in this town have learned. That Eagle team, as great as they are, remember Matthew Stafford had 3 cracks from the 16-yard line in the snow in Philly with a chance to go win that game. As great as they were.
Well, and remember.
Just watch your disco shirts, everybody.
And remember, we were all lined up because they were ready to prepare to beat the Eagles at home the very next week.
I think that was other people priming their pumps. Yes, David.
Since we're at Philadelphia, I'll give number 5 because it is also Philadelphia. It's the Philly special when they won against the Patriots 41-33, one of the highest scoring Super Bowls in NFL history.
My problem is not only did they do it with Nick Foles, which would disqualify them from the greatness quotient.
Come on, man.
No, but hold on. That game, somehow the Lions didn't watch the actual game footage where Hala Vala Ramalama Ding Dong Vaitai gave up 9 pressures in one game, and we still signed him.
The Quinn era, man. The Quinn era.
Come on, Nick Foles. Great characteristics.
Also,
can we go back to the part where we paid a lineman who gave up 9 pressures in one game?
David summed it up best. That was the Quintricia era. We just move on. It happened. We'll acknowledge it, and we'll move on.
Okay, move on.
Yeah, let's finish the top 5 here with Philly at 5-4.
Wow.
3, the 2004 New England Patriots at 17-2, who beat the Eagles 24-21.
Great Super Bowl. That was a TO, broken leg, hyperbaric chamber game. Mm-hmm. No, those Patriot teams up until sign stealing and all the rest. But from 01 through 07, it just felt like they got better and better and better and better. Mm-hmm. And then there was
a little bit of cheating.
Some things.
And then number 2, the 2013 Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl, beat the Broncos 43-8. They went 16-3 that year.
Yeah, was that the MetLife Super Bowl? Was that the game in New York?
I believe so.
Like the first play of the game was like a 90-yard pick six, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let me ask this question.
Was Mr. Dangerous there?
Mr. Dangerous. Would the Bronco team where Manning threw like 100 touchdowns to Wes Welker? I forget what year this was. Did the Broncos make this list?
I'm looking.
That offense was
Is that the 2013 Broncos that lost to the Seahawks?
It may have been.
Yes, that's the same team. Yeah, 15-4. Yes, they are on here.
Okay, I mean, that offense, and I know we only remember the Broncos winning with Franken Manning at quarterback, but the year prior, oh my God, it was an offense. It was greatest show on turf like.
Yeah, yes. Peyton Manning threw for over 5,400 yards, 55 touchdowns.
And 54 of them were to Wes Welker.
Felt like it.
It was insane. But how about that? The better of those two teams loses the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They come back with Zombie Manning the next year and win the Super Bowl.
Oh, my gosh. They topped 35 points 10 times during the regular season at Broncos team.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
David, it was a fantasy lover's dream. Let's just put it like that.
Well, wow, I forgot about that team. That's crazy. That is in football today.